Hello humans, welcome back to my world of stuff. Who's this?
It's me.
Hello, this is Scott. Hello Scott.
Hello.
Hello humans. Just doing a quick video because we're off to the cinema shortly. We've had a lovely morning out. We've been playing golf.
We have been playing golf.
Like the honed athletes that we obviously are. Yeah. And we've just had some food.
Good old Greg's.
We live the high life. We've just stopped at Greg's for a snack, and now we're going to shoot off to the cinema. I would imagine we're going to see Free Guy. The Ryan Reynolds film, which is it's had pretty good reviews. I'm quite looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a sort of Matrix, Ready Player One.
It's a comedy about a video game character.
Yeah.
So, not a video game character, it's an AI character.
He discovers that he's living in a
seems to be a pedestrian in GTA.
Yeah. In what?
A pedestrian in Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, okay.
Somebody that walks around, but then you've got all these other players.
What do they call it? Open something game?
Open world.
Open world game. What does that mean exactly?
It just means that the world is open, so you can travel wherever you want in the world. There's no sort of stages or areas. You can just go anywhere.
I don't know. My idea of games is Ludo.
It's a good thing I'm around. Really,
yeah, it is. So I'm wondering about this film. I'm wondering if it might be above my head a bit. I might go, what's they talking about? What's going on?
And that's why I'm here.
Exactly. That's why you're here. I'm just going to pause the recording because I'm going to sneeze. Because it's very unprofessional to sneeze when you're on YouTube. So we're going to go and see, is it Free Guy? No, I keep thinking Fall Guy. We're going to see Free Guy, and I'm hoping that it's going to be a bit of fun, and we shall report later on when we've seen it. Say goodbye to Scott.
I'm also going to do a shameless plug to say that our podcast that we do together, TV Zone Plus, it's coming back. We've
been discussing this morning. If anybody listens to our podcast out there, I will put a link to it down below. That's what YouTubers do. They go
That's
down
what
below.
they do. They
looks down below, don't they?
It looks dodgy.
It does look dodgy. Do you want to look down below? So anyway, I'm going to put a link to the podcast, which will be back a couple of weeks' time, I think, isn't it? 2 weeks' time?
Well, I think the actual aim is to record on the 3rd after watching Shang-Chi.
We're going to do Shang-Chi, so we'll do... we will do a podcast, a catch-up podcast, which will include Shang-Chi, the Master of Kung Fu, or the Legend of the Seven Rings. Is that 10 rings? 10 rings, isn't it?
7.
Is it 7 or 10?
No, it might be 10.
I think it's 10.
Sonic the Hedgehog had 7 rings.
Yeah. No wonder you're so long in the toilet. Boom, boom. Anyway, right, we're off to see the film. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
See you guys, Scott.
Bye. Bye, Scott.
Bye-bye. We are extra plus in every sense of the word. Here he comes.
Oh, you're X plus,
we are X plus, quite literally. Should we go in? After you.
You're pointless standing up.
After you.
You're doing the entire walk in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen other YouTubers do it, and they've got thousands of viewers. It's desperation measures. Thank you very much. I'll turn it off now.
Excuse me. What year is it, please?
2 hours later.
And we're back in the room. Hello, we're back from Free Guy, starring Ryan Reynolds, which we've just emerged from. I loved it. I thought it was great. Scott, your thoughts, immediate thoughts?
Surprisingly very good.
Yeah.
I was not expecting to enjoy it as much as I did.
No. Considering it's not one of the big blockbusters that people have been looking forward to this year, they've been put back and put back. I know this is the release of this being put back. I think he finished about 2 years ago.
Yeah, I was going
to
say.
But I didn't know what to expect. Like I said before, I thought it would be like a gaming thing that might be above my head or go over my head. But even though there were references and things to certain gaming terminology that didn't mean much to me, it didn't really affect the story and my enjoyment of it because the visuals were so incredible. Ryan Reynolds plays that sort of, it's
charming, friendly,
sort of Deadpool without the costume in a way, the way he wisecracks and all the stuff that he does.
Minus the language.
Minus the and that was a good thing as well. There was no sort of there was any swearing at all. Was there? I don't think
so.
Apart from that one shit that we won't talk about, the secret shit. That's what I shall call it. The story basically is that Ryan Reynolds plays Guy. He's this bloke in a blue suit.
He's an NPC. Non-playable,
but he doesn't know that. He doesn't realise that he's part of a video game until it transpires that he finds out when he's approached by Jodie Comer's character. What was her name again? Millie, who's the creator of the
code
of the game that's been basically stolen by Taika. I was getting his name wrong. Taika Waititi's character, who's this sort of how can you describe him? It's a typical sort of character that he plays. Sort of wisecracking.
It's like Waititi.
It's that wisecracking sort of eccentric that he always plays. And
bit toned down to what he usually
slightly toned down, and in fact quite sinister towards the end when he starts sort of smashing things up and getting quite threatening. Even though he's not a supervillain as such, he's just this multi-millionaire businessman who's fleeced some other people out of this code, and they basically want to prove that he's done that. And that's what the story basically is all about. Ryan Reynolds comes to terms with the fact that he's not real. Millie enlisting him to help her get to the bottom of this and find the reality of this code that's been created and hidden. It's such fun.
It's 100% worth the watch.
It's
very
fun.
surprising.
And like I said before, we're so used to special effects films going, the graphics are amazing. But this was like Inception. That was the main thing I thought of, actually, Inception and things, when all the scenes of sort of towards the end when the virtual world collapses. It's just
Doctor Strange,
just all these, and that makes you realise again how we take special effects for granted, that Hollywood can do these things now, and we tend not to think, the special effects were amazing, we're so used to it. But really, I was watching this thinking, God, for a medium budget film, really incredible stuff that they've managed to do. Really good fun. And there were some nice little in-jokes and references that we won't spoil here. Let's get Scott back in the frame. We won't spoil here in case you haven't seen it yet. But there's lots of sort of very clever knowing references, not just to gaming, but to popular culture altogether, really.
A good mix of everything.
It was a nice, witty script that was sort of, nice little nods towards things that we, the geek community, all know about, really. Especially the gaming community, And like I said, even though I don't know much about the gaming community, i.e. I don't know anything about the gaming community, it didn't sort of baffle me, really. There were certain things, you made comments about certain things, like Portal, and what was the other one? Half-Life,
Portal,
Half-Life,
Half-Life Gravity Gun, Portal,
which I didn't particularly recognise.
The Mega Buster, which is Mega Man's going to as well.
Yeah.
So that was quite cool.
I don't know what he's talking about. But no, it was just a really good, solid, fun film.
Yeah.
It's got that sensibility that Ryan Reynolds always brings to it.
But when you watch Ryan Reynolds, you get Ryan Reynolds' character.
Yeah.
And you definitely get that. But it fit in nicely with the film.
Yeah. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm going to give it a big 8 out of 10.
I was going to say 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
We tend to always match with these things.
That's right.
This makes it real.
Yeah. So that's Free Guy in cinemas now. Go and see it. It gets the World of Stuff recommendation. So there we are. That's it. I think
that's it.
We'll go now, shall we?
Let's go on.
Right. We'll see you soon. Don't forget the TV Zone Plus podcast. We'll be back soon. I'll put a link down there somewhere. Down there. And until next time, don't forget what they say.
Thanks for this debut of Paul Man's World of Stuff for me.
Don't forget, keep taking the stuff. That's my catchphrase.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
Bye.